This is the luxury world. Get inspired with us today and tomorrow. In this video brought to you by the Luxury World, we will focus on several key developments shaping the high-end watch market, with particular attention on the evolving dynamics between the UK and the US, the certified pre-owned CPO program from Rolex, and the performance of specific models in today's gray market. Join us as we delve into this topic further. Please subscribe to Luxury World for exclusive access to upcoming insights, curated content, and expert guidance to help elevate every step of your watch investment journey. Recent discussions surrounding newly enforced import taxes, particularly those associated with the Trump-era policies, have intensified across the global luxury landscape. However, for transactions involving timepieces exported from the United Kingdom to the United States, the standard 10% import duty continues to apply. A common question arising among buyers is whether such taxes can be reclaimed. Unfortunately, purchases made from independent retailers operating under the VAT margin scheme do not qualify for tax refunds. Nevertheless, when juxtaposed against European market conditions, where additional premiums can reach up to 30%, the UK still presents a comparatively efficient buying route. Many online platforms based in the UK are continuing to transact briskly with US-based clientele, who benefit from rapid, fully insured delivery and complete customs documentation within 2 to 3 working days. Until US policy aligns with European taxation levels, this transatlantic corridor remains active and competitively priced. Contrary to seasonal expectations, July 2025 emerged as a record-breaking sales month for some UK-based gray market platforms. Traditionally, the luxury watch trade experiences a slowdown during spring and summer holidays. This year, however, online availability and immediate access to popular models appear to have reversed the usual trend. Frustration with the conventional authorized dealer processes, especially regarding long waitlists and forced bundling, has led many collectors to seek alternatives. Years of obligatory purchases and brand-building strategies have left buyers wary. Now, the gray market offers direct access to coveted models, including sports and dress watches, often in unworn or new condition, and backed by warranties. This shift has fueled the market's momentum in 2025, creating a thriving ecosystem where watches can be acquired without enduring the traditional gatekeeping mechanisms. In particular, collectors pursuing full gold models are discovering that many are now available at, or even below, official retail pricing. This underlines the importance of market research, price comparison tools, and staying informed through online watch community platforms. While there are persistent narratives suggesting that the Rolex secondary market has collapsed or corrected, the data paints a different picture. Gray market prices, particularly for Rolex models, remain significantly above pre-COVID benchmarks. Analytical tools and online marketplaces consistently show that although certain speculative highs have softened, overall price trends remain resilient and stable in 2025. The perception of a crashed market likely stems from inflated peak prices between 2021 and 2022, which have since normalized. Nonetheless, current valuations still surpass levels observed before the pandemic, confirming that the market has stabilized rather than declined. Despite the robust health of the broader market, not all Rolex references perform equally. 3 models in particular have seen slower movement. Rolex Yacht-Master Oysterflex models. This range, including rose gold 40mm, yellow gold 42mm, and white gold 42mm references, has struggled to match the popularity of gold Daytonas. Priced under retail at approximately £24,000, £26,000 for rose gold variants, and slightly lower for yellow and white gold, the Yacht-Master remains a slower seller despite its luxurious build and design. Its subdued secondary market performance suggests limited consumer enthusiasm compared to other flagship models. Rolex GMT-Master 2 Sprite left-hand drive. Once commanding prices over £20,000 at launch, this model now trends around £13,000, £15,000. Despite its rarity and distinctive left-handed configuration, consumer preference continues to favor the more conventional Batman and Batgirl variants. The Sprite's market resistance appears rooted in aesthetics and conservative buyer sentiment rather than supply scarcity. Rolex Air King. This entry-level professional model, often priced around £6,000 for unworn, discontinued versions, remains a niche favorite. The Marmite effect, polarizing design taste, continues to limit its appeal. Despite being a professional sports Rolex at a relatively accessible price point, demand has yet to recover in 2025. The Certified Pre-Owned CPO program from Rolex was launched with the intention of legitimizing and centralizing pre-owned watch sales through official channels. However, the program's market reception has fallen short of initial expectations. The primary issue lies in the inflated pricing structure. Rolex CPO models are consistently listed at premiums significantly above gray market valuations, often exceeding the cost of purchasing a brand new equivalent model from independent dealers. While the promise of authenticity and factory servicing appeals to some, the price gap has proven to be a deterrent for most buyers. Additionally, the CPO system was intended to incentivize AD purchases by offering buyers a pathway to more desirable references. However, with gray market prices stabilizing, and in many cases falling below retail, this strategy no longer carries weight. Collectors are now choosing to bypass the traditional waitlist and CPO channel, opting instead for direct access to new or unworn watches at more favorable prices. Even when Rolex buyers attempt to part exchange CPO watches, resale values are substantially lower than purchase prices, often resulting in considerable losses. One recent example involved a client part exchanging two watches, originally acquired through the CPO channel, only to face a depreciation of over £10,000 within 6 months. Such instances highlight the unsustainable nature of the inflated resale model under current market conditions. Newly released Rolex models are also experiencing rapid price corrections. One of the most notable examples is the Daytona, nicknamed the John Mayer 2.0. Initially priced on the secondary market at nearly £90,000, this yellow gold watch with green dial and champagne subdials has now settled in the £60,000 range. Given its retail price of just over £41,000, this model still carries a premium but continues to trend downward. Forecasts suggest it may soon drop into the £50,000 range. Another recently launched piece, the turquoise Tiffany Daytona on Oysterflex, also saw an initial price spike over £110,000, only to decline into the £80,000s within months. Market consensus suggests this model will continue its descent into the £70,000 range. By comparison, Rolex's Oysterflex Meteorite Daytonas, available in yellow, white, and rose gold, are gaining favor among collectors. These pieces currently command valuations near the £75,000 to £80,000 mark depending on configuration, making them strong competitors to the Tiffany variant. While availability remains limited, the white gold Meteorite version currently garners the most interest, although yellow gold continues to appeal to traditionalists. As of now, dealers are resisting higher asking prices, indicating a relatively disciplined market. Despite speculation of a declining market, data reveals a highly stable and liquid environment for Rolex in 2025. While certain models have softened in value, overall pricing remains firm relative to pre-COVID levels. Import dynamics continue to favor UK to US transactions, and the inefficiencies in the CPO program have pushed consumers further into the independent gray market. Buyers seeking value, immediacy, and selection are increasingly turning toward reputable platforms offering transparent pricing and inventory depth. As the year continues, monitoring market adjustments for newer models will be critical. Luxury World will continue to provide detailed insights into emerging trends, inventory fluctuations, and pricing forecasts in the months ahead. What are your views on the current state of the luxury watch market and the trends discussed in this video? We would love to hear your perspective. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments and give the video a thumbs up if you found it insightful. Do not forget to follow Luxury World for more curated content on fine timepieces and market insights. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to welcoming you again in our next video.